Alright, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Also want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone who teaching the truth and sincerity, and also who rule well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect that scattered four corners of the earth, which you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, Native American Indians, the true Israelites that's coming out, the elect nation of Israel that the Lord is dealing with, and no other nation. Alright, so this is more of a land back video, response to a video the elder Manata Zagba put up, and it was titled, get it. It's called There's no difference. There's no difference. Let me scroll so you can see the title. There's no difference between the KKK and the Hebrew Israelites. So this one, you can see it. That individual. All right. So when I heard that title itself, there's plenty of differences between the Hebrew Israelites and KKKs. All right. We just preaching out the Bible. We're teaching. We're letting our people know who we are. KKA, that's a real hate group. We all know that the perpetual hatred from the so-called, the so-called white man, it all came back from the time of, Jacob and Esau, man. Well, you don't see us lynching, burning crosses, doing things to that nature. Alright? We do things according to the Lord. Alright? And this particular, and that's why I don't like churches, because I don't believe they really get taught how the correct way. So, Romans 10 and 14. How then shall they call him in whom they have not believed? And how shall they believe him in whom they have not heard? And how shall they hear without a preacher? And that's what we do. We preach, telling you the correct doctrine, the truth, the gospel, the sweet and the bitter. And we preach that new song. Get Revelations 14 and 3. All right, but you don't see us doing. You can't compare us to the KKK. All right, because what did we really do? And another thing, when I watched that video, you sitting there denouncing your heritage, man. And we're not black. We are different shades of brown. Okay, so first scripture that I want to get into, because you're denouncing it. But all the affliction and the curses that we got put in Deuteronomy, it hits us the most. So let's grab Deuteronomy 28. Alright. And it says, so I'll start at 37. And it says, because thou servest not the Lord thy power with joyfulness and with gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things, therefore shall thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in wanting of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck, until he have destroyed thee. Alright? Now, not everybody has got, it was only a certain few that was in bondage. The so-called white man doesn't fit the scripture of Deuteronomy. The so-called Arabic, the dot heads, no. That fits us. And this particular pastor, preacher, whatever you want to call him, he's denouncing that. Like, how you going? That's just saying, like, bro, we black people don't deserve reparations. Knowing damn well we do, but we ain't looking for that. We want the kingdom. Alright. let me grab this one in Jeremiah. Because that's another thing that we talk and preach about. We talk about our heritage. Who were we? You know. So this is Revelation. This is Jeremiah 17:4. All right, and it says, "And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever." Okay, but listen, we've been discontinued from our heritage, you know, and look at what we're doing. We're getting to all these other philosophies. Jake likes to get into a lot of different shit, and look at us. We don't even got the real answers. And you see this individual, you know, talking about we are hate group, but the Lord tells us to go on the highways and byways, you know, to wake up the lost sheep of Israel, to wake up our people. And when I say our, I'm talking about a specific people. So, like I said, let's get into this, because I know if somebody was on my comment board, they would try to, you know, well, John 3:16 says otherwise. That's because you don't know what John 3:16 means, and that's man, we broken that verse down. Everybody should know what 1 John 3:16 truly means. Get rid from the blue letter. Be quicker. And mind you, they did change some of the definitions in the blue letter now. Alright, it's 1 John 3:16, and it reads, "For Yahweh so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life." Now, in that particular scripture, the word that you want to look for is world. Now, when you break that word down in not the Hebrew, Slakia, the Greek, it gets into the word cosmos, which means a particular group of people. And who is that? It's the Israelites. If you from the seed of Jacob, that's referring to you, the so-called Latino, the Negroes, Latino, Native American, the Negroes, Latino, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. You need to slow down. But that's what we're doing, and we're not a hate group. All right, we just hate wickedness and unrighteousness and unclean things. All right, we're not supposed to like sin. All right, and all we do is correct our people. You know, they think we some terrorists because we offend. You know, let me grab this one. But that's what our job is to do, to correct our people. It's one in Titus I want to grab, I believe. Let's grab it. I could just one was the time. Yeah, I know it wasn't tripping. I had to look up, just had to read up. But it's the book of Titus, and it says, "The witness is true, wherefore rebuke them sharply, that they may be sound in the faith." But to be rebuked, that's what we do when people come past us. Like when we see, you know, Jake being an alphabet, or see an individual, especially Jake, eating pork, smoking, he correct you, but it says sharply, so it's gonna cut you. But it don't make us a terrorist. We trying to look out for you. We're trying to let you know, what our heritage and what the main goal and what true salvation is on this side. That's all. We're just trying to wash the blood off our hands, and hopefully we're willing, of that number, the elect. But we're nothing compared to the triple K. Alright? But Lord willing, I hope this video was edifying. I'm gonna close out, give all honor, glory, and praises due to Yahweh, God Shem, Yahweh Shai, God Shem, Rakakadash. And again, double honors to the elders and apostles at great millstones, teaching this truth and sincerity, and also who rule well. Peace and salutations to the whole elect. We're gonna close out. Say shalom.